What's the secret though?
What kind of lettuce you using? Oh, what is it, romaine or what are you
Dude, I don't know. Okay, we have done a lot of dumb stuff on this channel, but this might take the cake as the dumbest if it works. Okay, we have got the goods, we are at the lake, and by now from the title, the thumbnail, and what you guys have seen thus far in the video, you probably know what's going on here. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to recreate Peric's famous I caught a bass on lettuce video.
I just caught that on a piece of lettuce.
You guys have probably seen it. If you clicked on this video, you probably already know what's going on here. And we're gonna try to do that. We're gonna try to catch a smallmouth, a largemouth, or a few of them on some lettuce. And also, we're gonna probably try to break his record and say lettuce in a video like 787 times. So definitely look forward to that. I already know I'm gonna say lettuce about 787 times, so it's gonna happen. But we're gonna rig this lettuce up. We're gonna try to catch a bass. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if it's possible, but if you guys are seeing this right now, if you guys are hearing this dialogue, then something interesting probably happened and we probably caught a bass on lettuce. So stick around, stay tuned. Let's go rig this lettuce up, guys. So first things first, we're gonna cut this Ned rig off right here. We're using these Eagle pliers. If you guys wanna check these out, best fishing pliers in the game, gonna be in the link down below. But we gotta get that Ned rig off because we're gonna be tying on a drop shot. That is the same thing that Peric was using when he caught that bass on lettuce. I don't know if there's any more effective ways to rig lettuce because not too many people do it, but got our little hook, got a drop shot weight, gonna tie this up and then stick a piece of lettuce on here and see what the heck happens. Gonna go with the good old Palomar knot. Cannot go wrong tying a Palomar, especially on a drop shot rig. And we're gonna leave ourselves a nice little tag end there. And whenever you're using a drop shot, always go back through that eyelet right there, so then this drop shot hook's gonna stand straight out for us. Make that lettuce look nice and juicy for those bass down there. And I purposely left kind of a shorter leader because I don't want this lettuce to be like 2 foot above the bottom. We're gonna probably try to keep it only 6 inches to 10 inches off the bottom. I always tie the drop shot weight on, a couple overhand knots just to keep it from sliding off, even though it is one of those slip-on weights. And then we are gonna cut that long tag end off right there. And we are rigged up, ready to go. All that we have left to do is stick on a piece of lettuce here, which I don't know if it's going to be the leafy green part that we want or kind of that whiter portion that's going to be better. It's going to be a trial and error process here. I know that Peric had a lot of problems trying to keep this thing to stay on the hook, but I'm just going to go with a chunk of that white stuff first, kind of that gross part of the lettuce that no one really likes to eat. And we're going to see if this stays on there and if these bass have any sort of interest in this whatsoever. Let's see if we can catch a bass on lettuce. See if we can pull an Apbassing and catch a bass on lettuce. See what it looks like in the water? Well, that definitely looks like a piece of lettuce, let me tell you. There's a bass right there. She did not like the lettuce. Oh my goodness, you guys, there's a smallie looking at the lettuce. He's looking at the lettuce. Holy crap, that was the first one to show any sort of interest in the lettuce right there. Oh my God. The lettuce is just falling off every cast pretty much. Peric, I do not know how you did this. Catching a bass on lettuce might be the greatest achievement that any fisherman has ever achieved in their entire life, because I honestly don't know how this is possible. Got one on lettuce, boys, on freaking lettuce. First one of the day on a little strip of lettuce right there. All we're doing, it just threw the lettuce too. I don't know if you guys saw that. Here we go. This is what we just had on there right there, boys. A piece of freaking lettuce. We pulled the Apbassing and we've only been fishing for about maybe 10 minutes long. Not a big fish, but we literally just caught that fish on a strip of freaking lettuce. Okay, I thought that this was gonna be a lot harder, boys. That lettuce was falling off almost every single cast and we just caught one on it though, so. Stick around, stay tuned. Hopefully this is not the only one. We're gonna try to put this head of lettuce to work. I mean, we got enough bait there for the next year. Right there, boys. First fish of the day on the lettuce. Gonna get her back in the water. Nice little bass there to start it off on the freaking lettuce. Get you back in the water there, honey. Go do your thing. Oh my gosh. All right, we're putting it to work, boys. We're gonna catch some more fish on some lettuce. Oh, dude, she's gonna jump. She's gonna jump, she's coming up. She's coming up. See you later, mama. That was a little bit anticlimactic. First fish of the boat. Can we get a like and a subscribe for that right there, guys? I did not think that that was gonna work, especially not that quick, but we just caught a fish on a piece of lettuce. So we're gonna keep at it. We're gonna throw this next to a bunch more docks, see if we can catch a few more and maybe catch a big one on a piece of lettuce. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but that only took us like 10 minutes. But let me show you guys my pro lettuce rigging tip of the day. What I like to do when I'm rigging up a piece of lettuce is I like to get a nice thin strip. It almost looks like a little finesse worm or something. And then I'm taking that back end, I'm folding it over 1 or 2 times so that you get a little bit more meaty piece of that lettuce to hook into. And you got yourself a nice, delectable piece of lettuce these bass cannot resist. So we're gonna go drop this next to a bunch more docks, see if we catch some more fish, but you guys gotta like and subscribe for that. How the heck do you catch a fish on a piece of lettuce? We are getting back up at the dock here where we just caught that fish. We're gonna kind of just fish our way up this bank and try to find a lot more docks because I think that's gonna be the easiest way to catch them. Pretty much this lettuce is gonna fall down in front of their face and they're just gonna eat it immediately. Don't even think about it because obviously it doesn't look that good. It's not like a nice juicy finesse worm or anything like that. So can't let them think too hard about it. That's gonna be our tactic for today. And also just wanted to quickly apologize. This audio is probably slightly garbage because it is very windy outside. So we're kind of in a protected area, gonna try to keep it nice for y'all, but the audio is probably gonna be a little bit crusty. There goes the lettuce. You get 2 or 3 casts and then that lettuce is gone. So we gotta do a lot of re-rigging in the boat today, but we are gonna keep at it and catch some more bass for y'all. All right, rigged up, ready to go. Got another piece of lettuce on deck. Got one. Number 2 on lettuce. Number 2 on a freaking piece of lettuce, boys. That was like 2 minutes after that last one right there. Oh, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Okay, another little bass right there. That one wasn't holding on a dock. I was actually flipping towards these little dark patches in the sand. That's where a lot of these fish are gonna be spawning or getting ready to spawn. So probably a little buck bass up on a bed. He could not resist that nice little delectable piece of lettuce falling in front of his face. Fish number 2, we're literally just flipping around strands of lettuce up shallow and these dumb fish are eating it. So far, no biggins, but we're catching fish on pieces of lettuce. Like, what more can you freaking ask for? That's about as dumb as it gets. Got one. On the freaking piece of lettuce, boys. No, she came off. No, that was probably the best one yet. That was like a 14-incher, not a giant, but I flipped her right in front of this dock there and she smoked it. You guys can see that piece of lettuce. Let's go get it. There's not a lot of fishable water. There's like 20-25 mile/hour winds right now. We're on the only like kind of calm section of the lake, and check that out. That's that piece of lettuce that we just had that fish on right there. Are you freaking kidding me?
Hello?
Yo, Apbassing.
Hold on, you call me?
I did call you.
Did I call you or did you call me?
No, I called you, genius.
Oh, nice. What's up?
Hey, buddy, I gotta tell you, I gotta just start off by saying, you are the man for catching some bass on lettuce.
Are you trying to catch them netting or why are you trying to catch them?
I mean, they're like kind of spawning, but there's also like 25 mile/hour winds, and I'm just out here trying to catch some bass on lettuce. I figured I would get the input from the master himself though, because I've caught 2 and I've been out here for about 4 hours.
You caught 2?
Yeah, what's the secret though?
What kind of lettuce you using?
I'm using let me see what we got here in the bag.
What is it, romaine or what are we doing?
Dude, I don't know. Just says Coast King
You
lettuce.
need to make sure you get that romaine. That stuff needs to be thick.
The romaine?
In the water.
You like that? You like the thick white ends?
Yeah, thick with 2 teeth. Put it on a drop shot hook and throw it out there, man.
Dang, dude. Okay, we have literally been fishing a piece of lettuce for like 4 or 5 hours straight. We have got 3 bites and I've only landed 2 of them. I thought it was gonna be super easy because I caught those 2 fish like within the first 10 minutes or so, but it has been absolutely freaking terrible. And I'm getting ready to wind the day down. I'm running out of all the good lettuce. So all I have is this like really flimsy stuff that doesn't stay on the hook at all. But what I want to do before I leave is I want to see how long it takes me to catch a fish on a regular drop shot bait. So I'm going to put on a robo worm. I'm going to cast that around for a little bit and see how long it takes. Like, how bad is the lettuce? I've been here for 5 hours and can't catch squat. I literally have not got a bite in like 3 hours. So we're gonna put on a regular drop shot worm. We're gonna see how long this takes. We're gonna hopefully catch a bass really quick, and then we're gonna wrap this video up. But we did catch a bass on lettuce. It happened, but I wanna see how bad lettuce is compared to throwing an actual drop shot worm. Let's find out. As you guys can see, we have a freaking smorgasbord of lettuce all over the dang boat, and it just ain't working. We're gonna put this little robo worm on, see if we can catch a bass on it really quick here, and then we're gonna wrap this video up. I just wanna see like how much better is actually throwing things that are made for bass, you know? 3 hours without a bite. How long is it gonna take for a bass to munch down on this robo worm? Oh wow, look at that, first cast. Didn't even get to finish talking. And if you guys wanna know how hard this lettuce challenge is, that should prove it. This is a lake that I could usually catch a ton of fish, and I literally put a worm on in first cast, caught one right there. That fish would not have ate lettuce, I promise you that. So that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I'm gonna keep this outro short and sweet, and all I really wanna say is if you guys think that you're patient fishermen, go try throwing a piece of lettuce around in 25-mile-per-hour winds and tell me how patient you are, because that freaking sucked. Trying to catch bass on lettuce, guys, it's not easy. Big shout out to Alex Peric for coming up with this bizarre challenge. I really do not know why the heck he picked up a piece of lettuce that day, but I had to give it a go. And we caught a fish on a lettuce. We caught fish on lettuce. I don't know how the heck we did it. We tried for like 5 hours. We caught 2 right off the bat and then had that one other fish hooked up, but somehow we managed to put a piece of lettuce in a bass's mouth, and I still can't wrap my mind around it. But if you guys want to try this, just know that you're going to want to bash your head against a brick wall. Guaranteed, 100% chance. So good luck with that. But thank you guys for watching today's video. I got a lot of cool stuff on the way, so make sure that you're subscribed. And yeah, we're just gonna end it on that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.